Hello guys! We are in the middle of an ugly trade war between the United States and China. Let me give you a quick tour of what is going on. The US and China are locked in an escalating trade battle. The United States President Donald Trump has complained about China's trading practices since before he took office in 2016. The US launched an investigation into Chinese trade policies in 2017. It imposed tariffs on billions of dollars worth of Chinese products last year, and Beijing retaliated in kind. After months of hostilities, both countries agreed to halt the trade tariffs in December to allow for talks. Optimism had grown over the prospects of a deal, but it faded now. The United States has more than doubled tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese products. Beijing retaliated 3 days later with tariff hikes on $60 billion of United States goods. What tariffs are in place? Last year, the United States imposed 3 rounds of tariffs on more than $215 billion worth of Chinese goods. The duties of up to 25% cover a wide range of industrial and consumer items, from handbags to railway equipment. Beijing hit back with tariffs on $110 billion of United States goods, accusing the US of starting the largest trade war in economic history. China has targeted products including chemicals, coal and medical equipment with levies that range from 5 to 25%. It has also targeted products made in the United States district with strong support for the Republicans and goods that can be purchased elsewhere, such as soybeans. How the trade war has played out: US tariffs on China. Tariffs imposed in 2018 was $250 billion. Tariffs threatened by Trump was $325 billion. Total Chinese goods imported into the United States in 2018 was $529 billion, and Chinese tariffs on the United States was $110 billion in tariffs imposed in 2018. Total United States goods imported into China was $120 billion. After agreeing a truce in December, both sides began to talk, but on Friday the United States raised the tariffs on $200 billion of Chinese products to 25% from 10%. China retaliated, but officials say the country are still talking. The United States has also started the process of hitting an additional $300 billion of Chinese goods with tariffs. Why tariffs? Tariffs imposed on Chinese goods in theory make United States-made products cheaper than imported ones and encourage consumers to buy American. They are also increasingly seen as negotiating tactics in the trade war. What is the impact so far? Both the United States and international firms have said they are being harmed. Fears about a further escalation have rattled investors and hit the stock markets. The International Monetary Fund warned the full-blown trade war would weaken the global economy. China demands respect as it blames the United States for breakdown in talks. The United States bears the full responsibility for the collapse of trade talks, according to China's government, adding that any further discussions need to be based on sincerity, mutual respect and equality. China is willing to work with the United States to find solutions, but the latter's strategy of maximum pressure and escalating can't force concessions from China, said Vice Commerce Minister Wang Shouwen, who led the working-level team in negotiations. When you give the United States an inch, it takes a yard, he said. The comments come as both sides continue to escalate their disputes, imposing higher tariffs and threatening each other's companies, while President Xi Jinping and Donald Trump may meet later this month in Japan at the Group of 20 summit. There is no sign that either is looking to de-escalate or resume negotiations. Wang denied the US claims that China backtracked on already agreed portions of the deal, accusing the United States of backtracking repeatedly since 2018. Nothing is agreed until everything is agreed, he said in Beijing on Sunday as China released a white paper on the negotiations. China doesn't want a trade war with the United States, but wants to shy away from one, according to the white paper, which asserted China's right to development and sovereignty. White House did not immediately respond to a request for comments. Both parties must make compromises in any talks, Wang said, adding that the positions of the two sides need to be equal and outcomes should be mutually beneficial. The prerequisite for trade deal is that the United States should remove all additional tariffs, China's purchase of goods from the United States should be realistic, and there should be a proper balance in the text of the agreements, according to the white paper, that repeats previous statements from the chief negotiator, Vice Premier Li He, and others. Wang tried to play down concerns that a planned list of unreliable entities that China announced last week would be used to target foreign companies as a retaliation tool in the trade war. That might be an overinterpretation, Wang said, adding that China welcomed foreign firms that operate within the law. There is no ground to blame China for starting an investigation into FedEx Corporation, misrouting some packages from Huawei Technologies Corporation. The trade war has not made America great again, the white paper said, but has done serious harm to the United States economy by increasing production costs, causing high prices hikes, damaging growth and people's livelihoods, as well as creating barriers to the United States exports to China. It is foreseeable that the latest United States tariff hikes on China, far from resolving issues, will only make things worse for all sides, according to the white paper, which also lists in details of what is described in U.S. backtracking. At the most recent talks in May, the United States used intimidation and coercion and persisted with exorbitant demands, maintained the additional tariffs imposed since the friction began, and insisted on including mandatory requirements concerning China's foreign affairs in the deal. The Chinese government rejects the idea that the threats of a trade war and continuous tariff hikes can be helped resolve trade and economic issues, according to the white paper. Guided by a spirit of mutual respect, equality, and mutual benefits, the two countries should push forward consultations based on good faith and credibility in a bid to address issues, narrow differences, expand common interests, and jointly safeguard global economic stability and development, he said.